Let's start with the reading, Scorpio. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. We're going to look into your recent past, current energy, and immediate future as well. For cross-watchers, keep in mind that energies go both ways, so please take the messages as they best resonate with you. All right, let's start with your recent past, current energies, and immediate future. Wow, energy at the bottom of the deck, we already have the Sun. So it goes without saying that this is a beautiful energy to have, especially when it comes to the general energy, because what you're about to see here, regardless of what we're going to look into as far as messages, is a chapter of fulfillment and expansion. This is a card that is able to trump any possible negative card. You see how you are in for a very happy chapter of your life, and you clearly deserve this. You absolutely should go for this because it's going to bring you happiness, positivity, fun, and we see overall with the Sun, people drawn to you. I do get that, a lot of love and affection, and overall a time coming up for you which will make you think to yourself, life is good. So let's see how this will connect to the rest of the reading. First of all, in your recent past, let's see what we have. All right, so right here we have the High Priestess, Three of Cups, and Nine of Pentacles. And the overall theme that I'm picking up from this cards is your independency. I do see you here involved in a lot of different things, but there is no one perhaps by your side, no partner, which is fine. You don't have to have one, but it's something that is clearly coming up right now. You being able to hang out with your friends, have fun with your friends, and overall building a stable and abundant life for yourself. You are doing a lot of work, and you know, Scorpio, right now you really seem to be successful at what you do, and it hasn't been easy. It's not easy to just wake up in the morning and knowing everything that is happening around you, how it's going to happen, and how it's going to evolve. At times, we don't have control over that, but this is not one of those times for you. You have started this chapter where you are able to manifest the things that you want around you. You are able to buy things that you want. You're able to not having to struggle anymore for the things that other people usually have and achieves with not much effort. You are one of them now. This is clearly an energy that is showing us how you have control and you have power in your current environment, which is always a beautiful thing to have. Now, I was saying about having someone by your side. You clearly have friends and family who care about you very much. But at the same time, the Nine of Pentacles and each card always tends to want to get to the next one, right? And the difference between the 9 and the 10 of Pentacles is that the 10 of Pentacles has all the abundance, plus the love, plus someone who you're sharing this abundance with. So right here, I do believe that you're happy in your current environment, but there is just one missing piece that will take you to the Sun, which is always completion, wholeness. This is not just one thing going well in your life. Coming up, you're going to have multiple things going very well in your life and making you feel as though you are really, and you have really created a beautiful life for yourself, even more than what you already know right now. So let's immediately see what the current energies are down here. King of Cups, Two of Swords, and the King of Wands. Okay, so wow, all right, I was not expecting that. Right here we have someone who wants to be by your side, Scorpio. Actually, we have multiple people, and we have a decision right in the middle in between a King of Cups and a King of Wands. So it's clear that you have really good people around you, first of all, because they're both kings. They're both mature people who will not make you regret letting them into your life. When you get to a stable place, it's hard to just let people into that environment because you have fought hard to have it. And you don't want to let an energy in which potentially can jeopardize the environment itself and your stability, your happiness. You don't want anyone to shock that, to completely destroy that. But first of all, the first message that I'm getting is that regardless of who these people are, they are both mature and they will not create any sort of friction in your own environment. And keep in mind that the sun is always there shining on this reading, telling you that you're safe and that you're going to be extremely happy very soon. So, first of all, let's see what these kings are about. One thing that I want to mention is don't feel like this has to be a male. This is just the energy. Just see it as the characteristics of this person. And in this case, we have someone very emotionally balanced, someone who maybe meditates, someone who believes in something greater than ourselves, someone who is clearly very diplomatic. This person is really able to always say the right thing in a way, always make you feel special and important, but at the same time, uh, who's making you feel that way? It's someone very stable. It's not someone who just feels the impulse to tell you those things. This is a type of person that has a plan for their life. Therefore, you feel as though this person is including you in their plans. And it's making you feel as though this is a great pairing with what you have here, because you still are a little bit afraid to let someone in right now because of the stability. But if you were to let in a King of Cups, you would be absolutely fine, Scorpio, because you won't have any major surprises from this person. And we see how that connection that they feel with you, with all this water around them, it's already really strong emotionally. From their heart, this person is already really connected to you. On the other end, we have this King of Wands, which is someone with a very strong vision for themselves. This could be an entrepreneur. It could be someone who brings into any situation a lot of passion. They feel a little bit more impulsive. They feel a little bit more adventurous. And that's because their actions and words always come from a place of, as we were saying, passion and fire. But the good thing about this king is that they can shift in between chaos and passion and going to control instead. They also are very mature as every king, and they are able to really create a beautiful environment around them. You have a visionary here, someone who has the potential to really change the world with their ideas. And so, overall, Scorpio, you have great options here. And both of these people are going to be good for you, but you have to understand what you want from life right now, because you are at a very important turning point. I see it, especially with the sun right here. And it's clear that something is starting for you right now, which will stick with you for the years to come. And so let's see what we have in the immediate future. And keep in mind that with the Two of Swords, you're just trying to assess the situation and decide maybe who to invest into. But it's clear that your single days are over and that you are going to have really good options soon around you. Oh, look at that, the Lovers and the Queen of Swords. So this goes back to your element, right? Two of Swords, it was you trying to understand what to do, how to move around in the situation. And with the Queen of Swords, I just believe that coming up in the near future, you have very important conversations within yourself, but also with these people. You're starting to ask the right questions, you know? You're starting to look into these people's past and looking for those red flags. Because, yes, they all appear great and mature, these two kings, but let's face it. Let's be honest about it. At first, a lot of people look like kings, and then eventually down the line, maybe they turn out to be not kings at all. And so, right here, you are experienced. You have gone through this before. You know how the game works. And so, you have learned along the way what to look into and what to ask in order to make sure that you make the right decision for yourself. And I know that for some people, this might sound as not life changing, but whenever you let someone into your heart and into your stable environment, that can be really life changing depending on the person that you let in. And you know this. Therefore, you are taking your time and asking specific questions. And keep in mind that when you do that, and you do that from a place that it's not emotional, you do it from a place made of logic and where you know what's right and what's wrong, you're going to immediately understand what to do here. This is someone who I do get from this card will tell you first and foremost, I know what you're doing. I have done it myself as well. And regardless of what you decide to do, I'll be there. I want to be in your life regardless of my role in it. Am I going to be your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your wife, your husband, or just your friend? It's fine. That's going to be your soulmate. And it's going to be beautiful. Oh my God. With the Sun and the Lovers, you know, Scorpio, that you are entering a beautiful phase of your life, which is going to just take you to a completion where you will feel stable and where you will be able to expand, to grow, which is what we all strive for. And so let's see what this Queen of Swords energy is going to be about. I want to understand what you are about to ask, what you're looking for. And I want to see perhaps which of the two is going to be the soulmate that it's appearing here in this reading. Let's see how your life is overall changing from this moment forward. Because with the Sun, I know that we focus on the love area mostly. But with the Sun, I see evolution in your life. There is something that I see in the Sun card which talks about career as well. And overall establishing yourself in your world, in your environment, in ways that you haven't been able to do up to this point. And so let's see what that change is going to be about and how your life is about to change in the near and distant future as well. I'll be continuing the reading in the extended video linked below in the description box. Follow me there if you want to dive deeper into the messages. Also, don't forget that every week I randomly select viewers that have watched the extended video to offer them a free personal 30-minute reading. Stay tuned for the extended preview and some more content made just for you. Welcome back to your extended reading, Scorpio. This is a beautiful reading. I definitely see that your single days are over and that you are able right now to connect with someone in a way that maybe you haven't been able to do up to this point in your life. And the reason being, it's because you are at a very important turning point in your life. You have stability, you have security, and you have all the lessons that you have learned up to this point, which are making you see things, see life in a different way. And whatever is going to start right now, it's going to be it for you, Scorpio. It's going to be something that you will have for the rest of your life. I think that you are really at that point right now where things will change and will evolve in a positive way. We have seen these two kings wanting to impress you, wanting to make you fall in love with them, but just one of them is really going to be your soulmate, as we see here. Let's focus on the Queen of Swords. I want to see what you are looking for there, what type of questions, what type of red flags you're trying to avoid. And then we will look into who this lover's energy refer to. Let's start with that. And then, of course, we will look into the Sun. I'm excited to look into that. First of all, Queen of Swords and the lovers. Oh my god. The lovers, and I think I know which one it is. Alright, this is fun. First of all,